Alright, we got a fairly short race here, 80 laps at USA, so shorter distance than what we did at Rockingham. Not an easy combo at all, so the car wants to jump out and murder you most of the time as the tires build up pressure and heat. So I've built a qualifying setup. Hopefully it will be good, but it's hit or miss. We got the bad flashing trees in the distance through the fence, so that's going to be annoying to see.
19.307.
And just try to find out what kind of grip we have here. Oh man. Something is off.
Just set the fastest lap. 19.115. 18.92.
So we're looking for 18.7.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Inside.
But doesn't look like we're going to get there. Probably overdriving, trying to get to it. But at 18.8, it's probably still good enough, unless everyone speeds up. Paint scheme's different. Took the yellow out, put white in, because red, black, and white always look good. And we got some white wheels to go with it. And yeah, we'll try to get a second win at USA this week. So I'm doing something really different with the setup, and don't know if it's going to work. I lowered the tire pressures massively on the race set in hopes that it'll make for a better long-run car. But we'll see how it goes. Just gotta hope that I don't have any massive stutters in this car, because if I do, we're probably gonna be in trouble. Stutters in this car is not good, and I'm already seeing, for some reason, now that I'm in the race server, it's acting up, and maybe it's because I'm recording at the same time, but...
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Well, first lap's a dead one. Just use it to warm up the tires, I guess. Try to get a good run off the corner, hopefully not spin up the tires.
19.114.
Little shaky on entry there.
You got about 5 laps.
It wants to pull hard to the wall down the straightaway. So you gotta just hope that you don't hit a bump.
There's the flag. It's over.
8.8. That might not be good enough, but right now it is. And it's not good enough. Let's put in the race set and hope that it goes. Oh, we ran it first. I should get it. He must have got a 7.9999999, and then a 9.80 for third. Still got Josh to go. He's on his first lap. Oh, that killed both laps. Fast enough for third, even with that wiggle, but it killed his second lap. So he's not going to be able to get down into the 8s, I don't think. Nope. Probably would have got pole. So we are waiting on the 2 people that signed up and didn't join. Cool. And now we get to wait 2 minutes because of the broken iRacing qualifying system. So we'll be starting second, try to slot into third, hope that I don't put it in the wall early. Billy's in here. He did not qualify where he should have, but had he even ran that lap, he would have still been in 10th. So my dad's in here, and it looks like had a couple of people chicken out that I thought were gonna race, but once you get that hook to the right and have no idea where it came from, it tends to scare you away from this car. So yeah, you will be P2 and hopefully come away with a decent race. So 30 seconds and we can actually move on to the race, even though we're all ready for it. We just gotta hope that there's no stupid little glitching. That's my biggest concern. All right. So Sean's got pole, Josh third, Scott with a good run in fourth as the 10 car, Shane in sixth, Dylan, Dakota, Billy, Steven, my dad, and 14 cars for 80 laps. Hopefully this set doesn't fall apart. I hope that it can hold together because it's
line up on the outside, closed, pit road
trying
closed.
something so that it's good on the long runs, but it
The estimated
might
SOS
not
is
work out that way.
2,477. Keep it clean. A DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
So,
Still waiting on 2 cars.
gonna be close on fuel, but I think we're gonna get a caution, and I think I'll be able to save while riding it for the first bit of the race. Because you're only using a quarter of a gallon every lap here. Putting in an extra couple of gallons is quite a bit, and the extra weight does not help. So I think we'll be good as long as we don't get a green, white, checkered. But if we've gotten a green, white, checkered, we've probably gotten quite a few cautions, so not going to worry about it. Track seems to have slowed down from practice as well. Biggest concern is, what does this thing feel like starting up with a full tank from slow speeds, because it's not something that you normally practice other than on the backstretch in practice. But the goal here, not to lead. It's just to get into a nice position at the start.
Get ready, going green.
And be there at the end.
The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green. Pit road is now open.
Lift off the throttle a little bit there.
The next car's the leader.
Low tire pressures, it's going to be a little sketchy. As it was there.
23.793.
On a restart use, well, I guess those can add in our couple of pace laps as well, so we used half a gallon there, but this will be the first tell of fuel. 0.24. Good on fuel. I'm just going to try to settle in. Bring the tires up. Getting very loose off the corner. I need to let it try to go out wider. The line I use, or was using in practice, was dive it in, slide up, and hit the second lane on exit. But what I'm most concerned about is what the thing's going to feel like lap 20. Because most laps I've put on it is around 10.
19.102. The car in T6 just set the fastest lap.
And we get a caution, so
964. Caution, yellow
no
flag.
fuel concerns.
Single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
And now we're going to be really heavy, but that is fine. Who was the caution?
Pit road's open.
Looks like maybe at the back of the field. So, no tire changes. No need to pit. Tires will cool off a little bit here. And the wear's not a factor. It's all about tire heat. Josh is looking a little bit quicker than us. Shane working his way up. He's gotten around Scott at some point in those first few laps. Single file restarts. And we'll just have to attempt to not get past. But if we do, it's fine. I'm hoping this thing comes alive later. Little worried about how hard it is to get the power down already, so may need to adjust the weight jacker. Remember which way the buttons
Closed, pit
go.
road is closed.
Okay. I might actually tighten it up just a tiny bit here. Yeah, with this only being an 80 lap race, there's going to be a lot less change in the cars, I think. You'll still have the fuel burn, dropping 20 gallons, but with the tire heat and wear, I don't think that's going to change too much.
One to go, next time by 49.
I think it's just going to be more about getting the power down on less fuel with that weight shifting forward. I'm going to do a little brake drag on the restart to keep the RPMs up because I have a different gear than what was on the forum setup, so we may not fire off as quick.
About to go green.
So I
Stay
want to
focused.
get the RPMs up on the engine.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Didn't matter one way or the other, I was slow to react.
44.379.
Just easy on throttle.
19.227.
Car feels really good on this restart.
19.107.
I don't know if the weight jacker helped or what, but or the tire pressures are just higher with a little bit more heat.
19.044.
And all of a sudden we are all over him. But I don't know how we make the pass, other than he gets a bobble.
19.175. The car in C3 just set the fastest lap. 18.922.
We both got loose there.
19.191.
Catching him too quickly on corner exit, so I'm not able to take my run anywhere.
Car
Look
outside.
there.
Stay low.
I get massively loose.
Still there, hold your line. 19.207. Clear outside if you want it.
Okay,
Car outside.
keep him up there off the corner, just so he can't dive it in,
Clear high.
because we were always going to be a little bit slower there off the corner. Alright, let's try and set some laps
Okay,
here.
you are the leader.
See if we're quick.
.985.
Forgot to do the changes to the RAM that someone suggested. Need to do that after this race if I remember.
18.97.
Feeling pretty good though. It's hooked up. Burning off some fuel. Setting some fast laps. Since it is a shorter race, I'm not worried about overdriving it early like I normally am. We'll seeing how Josh's car was reacting in qualifying. I think he's going to start running into handling issues later in the race. Oh, that was a big old stutter off the corner. Thankfully I wasn't counter steering too much. Otherwise we would have been straight into the wall.
.017.
Just got to put perfect laps in.
19.004.
Perfect, smooth laps.
0.87.
Thing's holding on way better than I thought it was going to. Got some lap traffic ahead.
18.964. .971.
Alright, almost to lap 30. It's ticking off quickly. Back down the corner exit just a little bit because we're still pulling away.
19.029. .992.
God, this thing is just nearly perfect. I just got to keep my right foot from getting too excited. And hope I don't get a random jump to the right down the straightaway as we burn fuel.
.15.
Thankfully, we're not catching the lappers as quick as I thought we would, but I think one of them pulled in, so that is why.
19.16. .234.
47 to go. Probably start backing down just a tiny bit. 4.2 seconds to third place. 1.3 to Josh.
19.208.
That's just a track-specific bug. I haven't had the trees flashing anywhere else. It was doing it in the Dirt Mini stock here as well. But it could be part of whatever issue I'm having. Still 1.3, but up to 4.6, back behind. 1.5 gallons good on fuel.
.143.
We'll just pretend like that's lightning in the distance. We are in Florida.
19.229.
Holding the same distance, going about 95%.
.234.
Lap traffic will end up losing a bit of time. That's just how racing goes.
19.284.
Some people don't understand that concept. He's closed back in.
Coming up on halfway here.
Down to 1 second, so
19.244.
let's see if we can kick it up a notch. Or if I'll just go slower doing that.
19.206.
I guess the big question is, can I get back to the faster speeds? Do I need to loosen it up a tiny bit? He just had a bobble off the corner.
19.175.
Alright, back to a 1. Probably loosen it up a click. It's just getting a little tight through the center.
19.275.
One more click, just to feel it out before he gets here.
$19.166.
We can do 19 ones, I think we're okay.
$19.252.
Twos are not going to cut it. I got really tight on entry. Lap car all over the place up ahead.
19.186.
It's going to slow them all down. Shit, he's just catching us too quick right now.
19.186.
I'm going to go back to tighter, because I'm going to have to keep it lower off the corner past these guys.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it.
That's going to open our gap up just a little bit. Nope, never mind. Yeah, he's going to get slowed down a tiny bit there as they were making passes on each other. But I missed the corner. Yeah, it's gone too tight. Okay.
19.307. Car inside. Clear inside.
That'll slow him down a tiny bit.
$19.187.
Back in the ones. He just had a big moment behind us.
19.171.
We're up to a 1.2. I don't know if he's just backed off to save in case there's a yellow, or if I've picked up some speed going looser on the weight tracker.
19.254.
Back up to 1.2.
19.186.
Sticking in these 19.1 high ones. Got my dad ahead in 10th. He should be picking up a bunch of speed right now, because he should be on the same set, unless he didn't see the message.
19.204. 19.207.
Looks like we're not getting back to the ones anymore. Ooh, don't clip the apron on exit. It's fine to clip it a little bit on entry, but
19.151.
exit is not good. Did we do a 1.5? Jesus. Guess maybe we need to clip the exit. We're up to 2.3 now.
19.147.
Fuck, we're getting quicker. What's happening? Isn't this when the engine blows? You're all of a sudden just blazing fast for no reason.
19.204.
It's getting sketchy on exit.
19.238.
But we're up to 3 seconds now. So I can probably back it down a bit.
19.312.
I'm kind of scared to get out of rhythm. I'm in a really good rhythm.
Car stop down low.
That is Sean. That is not good for him.
19.354.
Now he's going to be trying to get around these slower guys at the back. We're still pulling away though. Josh has backed it down big time.
19.249.
I'm going to just ease it off here. Hope that things settle down up ahead or spread out up ahead.
19.418.
And we're up to 3.4. He's really backed it down, so I don't know if he's saving fuel or started having massive handling issues. So I'm just going to ease it off. Just in case. Allow me to cool the tires a little bit in case he mounts a charge at the end. Sean's not even really able to do a whole lot with everyone ahead. Scott's falling back here. My dad's trying to find a way around.
19.34.
He's trying to run a little higher, cut down low. Very difficult to do in this car though. $11 to go.
19.433.
3.1 seconds. Use my gap as an advantage here so I don't have to get it stuck into this. Sean's just really struggling, very tight.
19.427.
Oh, Dad's got a little bit of a run here. Scott got on the gas really hard. That gets my dad clear. He moves up into 7th place. 2.9 seconds. Got a little bit of a dive there by Sean to get inside the 9. They nearly come together, which would have killed me.
19.561. Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
He just backs off, thank you.
19.515.
Scott's just gonna back off here on exit.
Clear.
Costs him a spot though. Ooh, they nearly come together.
19.
Do not want to green my checkered, even though we're good on fuel. Just do not want any chance of screwing up a restart. Get me to the end. Everyone looking really sketchy off the corner. Probably getting on throttle way too hard. .9 seconds back to Josh. I've lost the front end. It's getting really pushy.
19.52.
Kind of looks like what Sean's going through. Just a very big nose shove center off.
.349.
Is my dad going to be able to hold him off, though? Guess I could go help him by putting pressure on Sean and lapping him. But it looks like he's pulling away. He's not getting the big push off the corner like Sean is.
One more lap to win.
I don't know if he was letting us by or just loose off, but we can back it off here. White flag. And that is the second win at USA. Did not expect that one. Setup worked out.
This is what happens when
Josh,
you have the best crew chief.
I don't know what happened to him. He caught up to us and then just fell off hard, so 94.95, and yeah, I did something really different with the left front, so that it's probably looking different than everyone else's, but that is the tire pressures, the setup. Really, I think what I did, a little bit of caster offset here, and then took this camber down just to get it off the edge of the left front. I don't know if that helped or not. And then bumped up the spring rates all around so that I didn't have any grounding out issues. But let's take a look at what happened out there. So there was probably a couple of contacts. Not often you see a win like that. Oh, Billy, holy crap. Billy got into Scott, and then Dakota was not looking ahead and slammed into the back of Donald. That probably hurt Dakota more. Nope, doesn't look like he's got any damage. He might now, though. He gets into the wall. He signed up late for practice. You can tell because he's struggling there. They're all backed up behind Sean, and they come together, and that's where the slow car down low call came. No yellow for him. He gets going just in time for a caution not to come out. And that's it. So, let's take a look at results. Gained 51 iRating, 17 safety rating. Didn't have the fastest lap, but I will take 64 laps led. and having space to navigate the lap cars and give them time to race. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.